Yep. You know who it is. You know who it is. King Ade with the Wizards Review. What's going on, people? Yeah, man. Wizards played the Celtics tonight, man, and yo, we really got to talk about this, man. We really got to talk about what's going on right now with the Wizards, man. You can see I'm dejected. I'm dejected right now, man. I'm not feeling good at all. I'm not feeling good at all, man. So, man, we're just gonna get into it, man. We're just gonna get into it. If this is the first time you've been with me, the way I start is if we win a game, I start with what I didn't like, and I end with what I did like. If we lose a game, I start with what I did like, and I end with what I didn't like. So with that said, let's talk about what I like. Of course, man, we're just going to have to start with Beal again, man. Beal had another big game, 41 points, man. 41 points. You know what I mean? He balled out. He's an all-star, all-pro. You know what I mean? So I definitely like that. I like the beginning of the fourth quarter. We were down big. We came out with a lot of energy. The things I liked about the fourth quarter was the lineup. We saw some players we haven't seen all year get in the game, and they contributed, kept the energy up. You know what I mean? Played hard. We're not a good defensive team at all, man, but we have to play hard. There can't be no plays off. So Matthews, Wagner, they played hard, man. So I like that. I also like that Scott Brooks didn't start Westbrook in the start of the fourth, man. I feel like that was part of the reason we came back. And we're going to get into that. You know what I mean? We're going to get into that. But that is part of the reason we came back. I also like Hachimura in the fourth. Rui looked real good. He gave us a boost. He balled out in the fourth, but he needed to bring that all game. He needs to bring that all game. But we're talking about what I like right now. So let's talk about what I like. He brought it in the fourth. He played well in the fourth. I like that. And one thing I really like is Beal, Bradley Beal. Not just, of course, I like the scoring, him playing on the court, but throughout the game. If any of you watched the game, you could see, man, he was smiling the whole game. I guess he knew he was hot. I guess in his mind, he's like, man, I know I'm balling. You know what I mean? I know that because I don't know how someone could just smile, keep good spirits with us the way we played tonight, especially on defense. We got down like 30. You know what I mean? We got down to like 30. And Boston didn't even have their starting. They had 3 front court players out, man. They're playing Taco Fall out there, man. And they went up 30 on us. You know what I'm saying? So for Beal to just stay positive, stay in the zone, stay balling. You know what I mean? I really like that, man. That just showed leadership. You need somebody through hard times to keep the team as calm as possible during a storm. So I got to admire Beal for that, man. So those are the things that I liked about the game. So, you know, there's a lot I didn't like about the game. There's a lot I didn't like about the game. So we're going to get into it, man. The same 2 culprits. Every game we lose this season, every game we lost this season, defense, turnovers. It's like I'm a broken record, man. And initially, you know, I smiled about it. I'm like, they're going to get it together. But now I'm really, really concerned about this team on defense, man. I'm very concerned about this team on defense. You know what I mean? I really am. They don't play deep. You know, I was watching the game from the Boston Celtics perspective. You know what I mean? And sometimes I watch the game from the other team's perspective because I want to see what the national media thinks about the Wizards. You know what I mean? And the biggest thing they think is, of course, they think Beal is the truth, which he is. They like our offense. But they think, and I think as well, that we're soft. We're soft on D. We're soft on D, man. We don't play any defense. There's no resistance, no rotations, too much one-on-one straight to the hole, no closing out, no helping on defense. They started helping in the fourth. They started playing defense in the fourth. They started doing everything they needed to do in the fourth. Where was all of that effort the first 3 quarters of the game, especially starting the game? Where was that? You know what I mean? And although I like Beal's game tonight overall, early in the game, like real early in the game, he had 2 quick turnovers, man, and I just felt that was not a good tone setter, man. That kind of frustrated me. But he bounced back. He had 3 turnovers the rest of the game, so I'm not going to be too hard on him, but I didn't like that because you are the leader of the team. In critical times, when we needed to stop, we just lacked discipline. I know we're going back to the defense, man, but I just put that, reading my notes, and that's one thing I got to say, man. We lack discipline on D and offense, too, when it comes to shots and stuff like that. But on defense, we lack discipline, especially big moments of the game. Big moments of the game when we need to stop. We always seem to let an easy layup, though. We always seem to do that. Like, every game, it's like clockwork. It just kills me. And we can't rebound. We got killed on the boards tonight. And again, three of their front court players didn't even play tonight. And we got killed on the boards. Like, we got killed on the board. We have a very, very good offensive team. But when I look at the personnel and I just look at them, who is the defender on the team? You know what I mean? Like, I like that Brooks put in Bonga, you know what I mean, in the first quarter. But really, what I think needs to happen, and you know, I like Denny. I think he's going to be a very good player in this league as the league goes by. And I was happy to see him start. And I was like, man, he earned it. The hype must have been real. You know what I mean? Because for him to start, when we have other small forwards on the team, I definitely like that. You know what I mean? But after watching him for the last few games, I realized, man, he's not ready. He didn't earn that starting position, or if he did, he must have regressed because he doesn't bring anything to the table. He doesn't bring anything to the table as a starter. He doesn't hit shots. He does, you know, rebound here and there, you know what I mean? But he's not a real good defender. You know what I mean? He needs to come off the bench. He needs to come off the bench because he hasn't earned a starting position in my estimation. And if we're going to have somebody that's going to start that doesn't do anything offensively, at least let him play defense. So Bonga needs to start because that's where we're lacking right now. We're lacking on defense. So we need to at least start Bonga because we know he's going to give us energy when he's in the lineup, at least playing D. Even if he doesn't score, he's going to play D. He's going to play D, and that is one of our biggest problems. One of our biggest problems. We need more defense. So I didn't like that. And I'm not gonna forget about the elephant in the room, man. We all know what the biggest problem may have been. And quite frankly, man, Russell Westbrook, man, he didn't play as well as he needed to play tonight, man. As a matter of fact, he played horrible. To keep it real, he played horrible tonight, man. You know what I mean? He had how many turnovers? He had 7 turnovers tonight. 12 points. Shot selection was terrible. He shoots way too much. He doesn't play defense like that, like he used to. The first couple of games of the season, he had a lot of energy. He was getting triple doubles, but he still had too many turnovers. He's not even getting triple doubles now. And he's turning the ball over. He's killing our momentum. Even in the fourth, when we're coming back, when he was off the bench, and I think we got as close as 4, maybe 5. I think it was 4 or 5 though. It was one of those numbers. We got as close as 4 or 5. We put him back in the game, and he shot a bad shot 2 bad shots, turned the ball over. They went up double digits, and we never recovered, man. We lost the game. I don't know, man. You know, I was excited to get Westbrook, even though I knew the flaws in this game. Watching him on other teams, it didn't hurt as much because he wasn't on our team. But watching him on our team, killing the momentum the way he does, that should be killing me. Like, it's killing me watching him play. Like, I'd be frustrated. I like Westbrook. I was excited about it. You know what I mean? And not to say, because again, man, as much excitement as I had, I still wasn't happy they traded John Wall because I was very looking forward for him to come back. But bringing Westbrook in, I was like, all right, it's a new energy. They have similar energies on the court, but they are different players. You know what I mean? And then, John Wall, he's a high turnover point guard too. You know what I mean? But one thing about John Wall, we watched him for, he got drafted in 2010 for over almost a decade. We watched him play. So we knew his flaws, but one thing he could do is he could hit the three here and there. Like, we would say he can't shoot, but if you compare John Wall shooting to how Russell Westbrook is shooting, it's like, man, we took Wall for granted at times, man. Real talk, man, because I think we would be better if Wall was here right now because, bringing a new player in. And then on top of that, now that I'm thinking about it, Scott Brooks had the nerve. He had the nerve in the preseason not to play Westbrook in the preseason. Get him acclimated with the team. Like he was just going to come in, we're just going to be all good and everything's going to be good like that. I was trying to give Scott Brooks, trying to give him a pass, trying to be like, it's the beginning of the season. He's trying to get it together. You know what I mean? But I'm beginning to be like, the term, the team takes the personality of the coach. Right now, the Wizards are soft. They're soft on defense. And I don't want to just sit here and call another man like soft, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be disrespectful. You know what I mean? But when you watch Scott Brooks interviews and you watch his demeanor and things of that nature, he doesn't have that he doesn't have that when I step on the sideline, the team is just going to get better just because of my presence. Like when I watched Philly the other night, the biggest difference between Philly last year and Philly this year is Doc Rivers. They are a problem. They are a problem. They got, a few new players. They got some new shooters. They got shooters on the team. But overall, they got mostly the same roster. The biggest difference is the coach. The team took the personality of the coach. Now, Embiid, he's playing in the paint. He's not throwing threes up like that. He's playing hard. He's playing tough. When I watch the Wizards, we are soft. We don't play any defense. If a player is playing bad and he's a star, whether it's Bill, whether it's Westbrook, does Brooks have the heart to bench Westbrook when you saw that he was playing terrible tonight? When we was back in the game by 4 with him on the bench, you gonna put him back in? You gotta have some heart, Brooks. You gotta have some heart, dog. For real, you gotta have some heart. You gotta see what's going on. We look better without him on the court tonight, man. We look better. I like Westbrook, man. He gotta get more acclimated to the team, but he turns the ball over too much and he shoots way too many bad shots, man. I'm frustrated right now. He shoots way too many bad shots, man. I was trying to let it go, trying to be cool about it. But, man, after watching this game, man, I'm getting tired of it, man. He shoots too many bad shots, man. He knows he can't shoot. He knows he can't shoot. Damn, man, sometimes, man, the ego, I swear, ego, man. Ego can kill a man, man. Ego can kill a man. Like, Westbrook gotta know, man. Like, if he can't shoot, he doesn't need to shoot as much, man. What Brooks needs to do is when Westbrook is on the floor, we need shooters on the floor, man. 2 through 5, they gotta be able to shoot. They gotta be able to shoot, man. And then Westbrook can have a wide open floor. He can get to the paint, kick it out to the 3-point line, have a wide open shooter. But he can't be shooting. Man, Scott Brooks, he needs to get it together. He needs to get it together, dog. He needs to get it together, man. He needs to get it together. And Westbrook, again, man, I got love for him, man. I respect his game and everything, man. But, he can't shoot at all, man. He can't shoot at all, man. He is a momentum killer. He's a momentum killer, man. He's a momentum killer. He's never been a good shooter from the field goal, 2-pointer or 3-pointer. He's never been a good jump shooter. He shoots decent when he shoots in rhythm within the offense, and it's a wide open 3. I saw him hit a few 3s tonight. Now, he hit a 3 tonight in rhythm. It looked good. But when he forces shots, feels like he needs to shoot, he kills the momentum. The team gets dejected. And Coach Brooks has to see it, and he has to know it and feel it and be like, man, I got to bench him tonight, man. I got to bench him tonight. You know? That's the biggest thing I didn't like about the game. The biggest thing I didn't like overall was the defense. And then the turnovers. But Westbrook, man, this was the ninth game of the season. And he's doing it, and it's like a repeat. Like, the game, I think when we beat Brooklyn, that was his best game of the season, man. He only had 2 turnovers. He played within the offense. He played calm. That's how he has to play every game. We can't afford for him to have more than even 4 turnovers, let alone 7. Him having at least 3 to 4 turnovers a game, 4+ turnovers, we're losing the game. We're losing the game. And not to let Beal off the hook, too, because he had 5 turnovers the whole game. So you can't have your 2 guards have 12 turnovers as a backcourt, starting backcourt of a team and think we're going to win the game. We had a chance to come back. We were close. We brought it back, but we couldn't get over the hump because we turned the ball over. We make too many bad decisions and take too many bad shots. I'm tired of it, man. They got to play better. They got to play better, man. Like, I love doing this, but if I keep watching, like, I found myself turning the game, turning to the Pelicans Hornets game. But then I'm like, oh man, I got a show tonight, man. So I gotta watch it. I gotta stay faithful to this team, even though they look like trash. They didn't start Westbrook in the 4th, and what do you know? They playing good. They playing players that they ain't play all season. And now the energy's back. Scott Brooks has to coach better. He has to coach better. He has to have more heart. He has to, if players aren't playing well, I don't care who they are. I don't care how much money they make. You have to bench them. You have to bench them. If you see the momentum, we're coming back, we're looking good with the 5 players on the court, you take a timeout, you put those same 5 players back in. Damn, man. Anyway, man, I'm about to get off this shit, man. I'm very upset right now. I'm really upset. I thought I was going to be cool, man, but it was like flashbacks. You know what I mean? Like flashbacks, man. Just seeing the game in my head, and I'm just getting mad, screaming at the TV. It was the first time all season I was doing that. Even though I could have been doing that earlier in the season. But tonight was pathetic, especially on defense. And it's not just Westbrook, it's the whole team. They don't play D. They're soft. But I got to put that on the coach. They're a reflection of the coach. Ted, Mr. Leonsis, you need to see what's going on, man. You need to see what's going on. Scott Brooks is not getting his contract renewed. He's not getting it renewed. And if he ain't careful, he won't be here by the end of the season, man. If he's not careful. He needs to play. He needs to coach D. Defense. All right, man. That's my rant, yo. That's my rant, man. Yo, man, this is King Ade, the Wizards Review, man. Yo, I really would appreciate if you guys would subscribe to the channel, like, share, let the world know, man. You know, we got to stick together, man. Wizards fans, we got to stick together, man, because right now is a real tough time, man. We started the season with excitement, and right now it's turning it into turmoil, and I'm very angry about it. But anyway, man. Yo, like the Wizards Review, like them on Facebook, man. You know what I mean? Follow them on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at the Wizards Review. And subscribe to the channel, like I said, on YouTube. Also, follow me, King Ade DMV. Follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, Twitter, and if you play 2K, NBA 2K 21 Next Gen on the Xbox Series S or X. You can find me in the park somewhere moving around. You know what I mean? So anyway, man, hopefully we have a better game next time. Hopefully I'm in a much better mood. I'm not in a good mood right now. Thank y'all for bearing with me, man. All right? Have a good night, man. Be safe. Get some rest. Just try to sleep this shit